Hello everyone, so in this video we are going to discuss about the MCQs of the topic carbohydrate. So very first question, which of the following is monosaccharide? So the option C is correct because glucose is monosaccharide, but sucrose, lactose and maltose are disaccharides. Okay, so glucose is the single sugar unit, that is monosaccharide. Now come to the question number 2. What is the general formula of carbohydrate? So for example, you can say uh, example of glucose chemical formula, molecular formula is C6H12O6. So in that formula hydrogen is double the uh, carbon and oxygen. Okay, so the option A is correct. Okay, because the general formula of carbohydrate is CnH2nOn. Now come to the question number 3. Which of the following is disaccharide? We already discussed about glucose is monosaccharide, and fructose of course it's a monosaccharide, and sucrose is a disaccharide. Okay, ribose is monosaccharide. Sucrose is a combination of glucose and fructose. Now come to the question number 4. Which carbohydrate is known as fruit sugar? So fruit sugar, F for fruit and F for fructose. Okay, so fructose is the sugar that is abundantly found in fruits. Now come to the question number 5th, that is starch is made up of which two components? So starch is made up of amylose and amylopectin. So option B is correct. Okay, so starch is a mixture of linear amylose and branch amylopectin. Question number 6. Glycogen is mainly stored in which organ? So you generally आपने सुना होगा नाम फैटी लीवर. ओके, सो ग्लाइकोजन जो होता है वो स्टोर होता है लीवर में जाकर. ओके, so glycogen is the storage form of glucose in animal, and primarily it is stored in liver and muscles. Question number 7. Which of the following is reducing sugar? So sucrose is a reducing sugar. Cellulose and starch are not sugar. Glucose is glucose is reducing sugar, but sucrose is non-reducing sugar. Okay, so option B is correct. Reducing sugar have free aldehyde and ketone group. So glucose is a reducing sugar, sucrose is non-reducing sugar. Which test is used to detect reducing sugar? So iodine is for starch, and biuret test is for protein, and Benedict test, yes, Benedict test is used for detection of reducing sugar. Okay, so Benedict solution turn from blue to red in presence of reducing agent sugars. Question number 9. Which of the following is monomeric unit of cellulose? So cellulose monomeric unit is you can say glucose. Okay, so cellulose is a polymer of beta D glucose. Now come to the question number 10. Which bond is present between monosaccharide unit and disaccharide unit? Okay, so in saccharides there is glycosidic bond. Protein contain peptide bond. Okay, and lipids contain phosphodiester bonds, but monosaccharide and disaccharide bond between these two is glycosidic bond. Question number 11. Which polysaccharide is found in exoskeleton of arthropods? So chitin is the right answer. Okay, chitin is a polymer of N-acetyl glucosamine. Okay, question number 12. Which sugar is present in RNA? So the full form of RNA is ribonucleic acid. So sugar it contains is ribose sugar. DNA contain deoxyribose sugar. Question number 13. In which form are carbohydrates mainly transported in plant? So the answer is A, in sucrose. Okay, sucrose is a carbohydrate mainly transported in plant. Plant transport carbohydrate mainly as a sucrose through phloem. Which enzyme break down starch into maltose? So enzyme amylase is the right answer. Option B is correct. Amylase break down starch into smaller sugar. Okay, like maltose. Question number 15. Which carbohydrate form the main component of plant cell wall? Okay, so it's cellulose. Okay, option C is correct. Cellulose provides structural strength to plant cell wall. Now come to question number 16. Which of the following is a keto sugar? So the option A, B is correct. Fructose is the keto sugar. Okay, because it contains keto group at carbon second. Question number 17. Which type of isomerism is shown by glucose and fructose? So the isomerism shown by glucose and fructose is option number A is correct, that is structural isomerism, because glucose, that is aldose, and fructose, that is ketose, differ in structure. So structural isomerism is there. Question number 18. In human, which disaccharide cannot be digested by due to lack of enzyme? Okay, so option B is correct, lactose. Lactose intolerance individual have that kind of problem. So lactase enzyme is absent or deficient in lactase tolerance people. Now come to the question number 19. Which carbohydrate is beta 1,4 glycosidic linkage is there? So glycogen have this kind of linkage, glycosidic linkage. Okay, so sorry, cellulose. So cellulose have beta 1,4 linkage, making it tough and indigestible to the human. Now comes question number 20. Which reagent is used in Molish test for carbohydrate? So alpha naphthol is the right answer. Molish test is general test for all carbohydrate using alpha naphthol and concentrated H2SO4. Now come question number 21. Which carbohydrate give a positive iodine test? So starch, glycogen. Yes, polysaccharide generally give positive carbohydrate test. Okay, iodine test. So glycogen give red brown color with iodine, and starch give blue black. Question number 22. Which is the major storage carbohydrate in animal? So major storage carbohydrate in animal are glycogen, because extra amount of glucose is converted to glycogen in animals. Question number 23. Which carbohydrate is sweetest? So option B is correct, fructose, that is fruit sugar. So fructose is about 1.7 times sweetener there than sucrose. Question number 24. Which of the following is pentose sugar? Yes, ribose sugar is pentose sugar. Okay, so it is 5 carbon sugar. Question number 25. During photosynthesis, plant produce which carbohydrate? So plant produce option C is correct, that is glucose. Photosynthesis produce glucose, which plant can convert into starch and cellulose. So these are the most important 25 MCQs from topic carbohydrate.